Welcome to Stories of Transformation. Real women share their liposuction journeys. I'm Dr. Sarah Mitchell, and today we're speaking with Jennifer, who has generously agreed to share her personal experience with lipedema and how specialized liposuction treatment changed her life. Jennifer, thank you so much for being here with us today.
Thank you for having me, Dr. Mitchell. I'm really hoping my story can help other women who might be going through what I experienced. Could you start by telling us about your journey before diagnosis? What were you experiencing? For years, I struggled with disproportionate fat accumulation in my legs and arms. Despite exercising regularly and maintaining a healthy diet, those areas just wouldn't respond. I was constantly in pain, especially by the end of the day. My legs would feel heavy, tender, and they bruised easily. The worst part was how people, even some doctors, just assumed I wasn't trying hard enough to lose weight.
That's unfortunately a common experience we hear from lipedema patients. How did you finally get diagnosed?
It was actually through an online support group. Someone posted about lipedema symptoms, and it was like reading my own medical history. I researched specialists and finally found a doctor who recognized it immediately. Getting that diagnosis was both validating and frightening. I finally had a name for what was happening, but I learned it was progressive and wouldn't respond to traditional weight loss methods.
What made you decide that liposuction was the right treatment option for your lipedema?
I tried conservative approaches first: compression garments, manual lymphatic drainage, physical therapy. They helped with symptom management, but didn't address the underlying issue. When my mobility started becoming more limited and the pain was affecting my daily life, I knew I needed something more. After researching specialized liposuction for lipedema and consulting with several doctors, I decided it was my best chance for long-term relief. Could you walk us through your emotional state during this decision-making process? Honestly, I was terrified. Surgery is scary enough, but I also worried about whether it would actually work. There was also the financial aspect. My insurance initially didn't want to cover it. But mostly, I felt hope for the first time in years. The possibility of not being in constant pain, of wearing normal clothes, of being active with my children. That hope outweighed the fear.
And how was your recovery experience after the procedure?
The immediate recovery was challenging. I won't sugarcoat that. There was discomfort, swelling, and I needed to wear compression garments constantly. But even through that recovery period, I could tell something was different. The heavy, painful sensation in my legs started diminishing. By about 6 weeks post-op, I was already experiencing significantly less pain than before the surgery.
Now, looking back, how has this treatment changed your life?
It's completely transformed it. The constant pain that was my daily companion for over a decade is mostly gone. I can be active with my family without having to rest or elevate my legs every few hours. I've started hiking again, something I never thought I'd be able to do. Even simple things like finding boots that fit my calves or not having to plan my day around pain management. These changes feel miraculous to me.
What would you say to other women who might be suffering with undiagnosed lipedema or are considering treatment options?
First, trust yourself. If you know something isn't right with your body despite diet and exercise, keep seeking answers. Second, find a specialist who understands lipedema. And finally, connect with others who've been through it. Their insights were invaluable to me. This condition can be isolating, but you're not alone in this struggle.
Such valuable advice, Jennifer. For our listeners who might be wondering about lipedema treatment options or need more information, I highly recommend visiting liposuctionforlipedema.com. The website offers comprehensive resources about lipedema and specialized treatments. They even have an AI digital assistant that can answer your questions instantly and help schedule a free consultation with their experienced doctors.
Yes, that's actually how I started my journey. Their AI assistant helped me understand my symptoms better before I had my first appointment. It was so convenient to get immediate answers to my questions any time of day, and scheduling the consultation was seamless.
Thank you for sharing that, Jennifer. And thank you so much for sharing your powerful story with us today. Your courage in speaking openly about your experience will undoubtedly help many women who are listening.
Thank you for giving me this platform. If my story helps even one person seek diagnosis or treatment, then sharing it was absolutely worth it.
That concludes today's episode of Stories of Transformation. Remember, if you or someone you know is struggling with symptoms that might be lipedema, visit liposectionforlipedema.com and chat with their AI assistant to get started on your journey to relief. Until next time, I'm Dr. Sarah Mitchell, wishing you health and healing.